Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. So today's video, guys, as always, brought to you by betopenly.com, the world's first peer-to-peer sports betting site. If you're not on there, guys, what are you waiting for? Definitely go on there. It's the best value you're going to find in sports betting. So today, guys, we finished 1-1. A little bit disappointing. We ended up we went 2-0 in Masterclass. We had the Giants plus 4.5, and we had under 45. So happy about that, but I'm a little bummed out. I mean, for a 3-1 day, I am bummed out because we should have had the over in that football game. We gave out two different 2-unit plays. We had, I'm going to say it properly now, Appalachian State. Okay, I think that's proper, right? Appalachian State. I said Appalachian State yesterday, and I honestly believe it's like, it depends where in the states you live, because I hear both ways. But Appalachian State, we had them, easy win there, but we had the over. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of opportunities. I personally believe the game should have been over because Arkansas State did score that touchdown. Didn't count it, but whatever. I don't know why they wouldn't challenge. In a game where you're up against it, that would be a good time to challenge. A couple untimely turnovers, and yeah, we ended up losing. One more touchdown, we would have got it. 7 points in the last quarter. Brutal. Okay, I mean, it was a high-scoring game. We knew it was going to be a high-scoring game. 7 points in the last quarter. Not what we wanted. So anyways, guys, we finished 1-1. We lost a little bit of juice, but there's no question about it. We were on the right side. Above and beyond that, guys, how do I score myself? Okay, obviously, you know, I score myself wins and losses. I score myself, more importantly, ROI. But as I always tell you guys, I score myself, how did I do against the closing line? How did I do against the closing line? Were my bets put in at the right time? Or did I lose value because I didn't? Yesterday against the closing line, so we went 3-1 on the day. We went 3-1 against the closing line. Okay, both are 2-unit plays. We got our money in best. Okay. Giants, we got our money in best on the under, on the Masterclass pick. That line dropped another 1.5. The only place where we lost out is there was a time you could get +5 on the Giants. We got +4.5. So that would be scored a loss in my book against the closing line. And it's important, guys, because at the end of the day, we want to maximize value. Not only do we want to win, but we want to maximize our value, because if you guys have seen how many games in college football, and we've had an amazing college football start to the year, how many games have we won? Half a point, 1 point. It's so important to get in at the right time and beat that closing line. So it's important, if you guys are really going to take this serious, if you're a recreational bettor, don't worry about this. But if you're going to take this serious, guys, it's time to start tracking how you're doing against the closing line. Yeah, it's a little bit more work. And when that game starts, the last thing you want to do is start checking what the closing line is. But hey, it matters. So do it. All right, guys. Pretty busy Saturday. I'm one day ahead of myself. I'm saying Saturday because I got some soccer picks for you guys. But pretty busy Friday. I don't want to get too far in front of myself. Busy Friday. I have 4 plays for you guys. 7 additional plays in Masterclass. But out of all of those, I have 4 soccer plays for you. They all go Saturday, and I like to give you guys these plays a day early. Ultimately, guys, you guys know soccer in the UK starts a little bit early. Some of you guys don't want to jump out of bed at 5 a.m. to watch a video. I get that, because I don't want to do that either, especially when I'm going to bed at 4 a.m. All right, so I'm going to give you guys the soccer plays for Saturday, and I have 2 additional plays going on Friday. Masterclass, I have 2 soccer plays on Saturday, and then 5 additional picks going on Friday for you guys. All the Masterclass plays outside of the soccer are in football. You guys, free picks. I have 1 football play, 1 baseball play for you. So without further ado, let's get rolling. All right, guys. First off, we are going to start with our soccer. If you guys have been watching for a while, I just started doing soccer this year. Okay, so last year I had just a couple little soccer plays here and there as I was trying to kind of perfect the system. Just plays I was really sure of, but or as sure as you can be in sports betting. But this year, guys, we've launched soccer full on with English Premier League, and we've had a phenomenal start. Really, really good start. Absolutely been crushing it, guys. So I have a couple soccer plays for you. The first play, guys, is a 2-unit play. So we have another 2-unit play, and that is Manchester United and Chelsea. So Man U and Chelsea We are going to go under 3 minus 115. Okay, under 3 minus 115, Man U and Chelsea. The second play, guys, Sheffield and Liverpool. Okay, Sheffield and Liverpool. We are going to take Sheffield +2 in this game. So we're taking them. I was going to call it run line. I guess you can't really call it run line. But we're going to take Sheffield +2. I think they won't give up too many runs. I'm stuck in baseball. I don't know what it is. Okay, we're taking Sheffield +2. We got to lay -145. But that's how we're going to take this game, guys. Sheffield +2, laying -145. That is just a 1-unit play. Okay, so 1-unit play. Now, let's get on to Friday. Okay, LA Dodgers and Tampa. Okay, we've ridden the under on the first 2 games right into the ground. But here we are again. We're back at it, guys, and we're going to be on the under again. Okay, early money distribution in this game. 48% of bets, 59% of money on the under. A nice system indicator on the game. Above and beyond that, guys, we have Bill Miller behind home plate. Okay, what does Bill Miller do? If you guys remember Masterclass, you know his exact numbers, and I'll give them to you guys. Bill Miller, 270 unders, 221 overs. That's good for 55% under. As well, guys, we have a 14-mile-an-hour wind blowing in from the left. We like that. It's going to knock some balls down. So here's how we're going to play this game. We're going to go half a unit under 8 -123, and we're going to go half a unit under 7.5 -102. If you're a gambler, and I know some of you are, if you're a gambler, you can hang on, guys, and you can wait to see what the public does to this game. This is the kind of game where the public could get a hold of this game, guys, and they could start betting the over just because of what they saw in the first 2 games. And they could bet the over, and you might see that line go to 8. You might. But here's my concern. My concern is, guys, I don't think this game's going to 7. I really don't. So I'm not overly concerned there, but I think you might lose out on the low juice of paying -102 on under 7.5, because I would suspect there could be some sharp bets, some steam bets come in on the under in this game, guys. The sharps know what we know. You know, Bill Miller behind home plate. The first 2 games went over. The public's going to love the over. You got a 14-mile-an-hour wind blowing in. These are things the public doesn't think about, okay? They just see 2 teams like just shelling the ball over the fence left, right, and center. They're not looking at this the way we are. So you take your risk if you want to wait for the line to move to 8, or you want to wait for possibly better juice. But for me, guys, I'm already locked and loaded on this. I'm happy with this distribution. So again, half a unit under 8 -123, and then we're going to go half a unit under 7.5 -102. All right. So next, guys, University of Louisiana Lafayette, otherwise known as ULL, playing against UAB. So a lot of letters in that game. ULL against UAB, guys. 8 different steam and reverse line moves on University of Louisiana Lafayette, guys. ULL's got 8 different steam and reverse line moves. UAB, only 2. Okay, only 2 in that game. But here's the thing, and that line has moved quite a bit. The line's moved quite a bit, and rightfully so. I think the line was way, way off in the beginning. But the money distribution on money line, guys, is what I find really attractive. Okay, so not only do we have such a big move, we have all this team, but money line, guys, on ULL, we have 38% of bets, 84% of money. So the sharps have keyed in on that, guys. There's a lot of value, and that is why we're going to take I can't talk today. I don't know what it is. University of Louisiana Lafayette. I got it. We're going to take University of Louisiana Lafayette money line -150 in that game, guys. So we're not going to do the points. We're just going to take them straight up money line -150. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Other than that, we're going to have a busy weekend. There's no question about it, guys. There's lots of value out there. I've jumped ahead. I've started working on. I don't always have that luxury. I don't. And I know, like, you know, I get a lot of people, they ask me, you know, what do you think of this game? What do you think of that game? I mean, sometimes I'm embarrassed to say, you know, I haven't looked at Sunday yet. You know, I glance at lines, and sometimes when the lines are first released, I'll put in bets. There's no question about it, because if you're not doing that, you're giving up on some early value where Vegas might misprice a line. But outside of that, I don't seriously get into looking at the games typically till a little bit later. Some other sports bettors, some other professional sports bettors might say, hey, that's a mistake. But the reality is, guys, I'm a one-man show. I don't have a team of 15 people analyzing all different sports. Crack does. I don't. So anyways, guys, to each his own. Personally, I'm a perfectionist, okay? I like to have my own eyes on everything. I like to look at everything myself. So I'm a one-man crew. And that sometimes means that, I don't look at games further out than just a couple days. But with the lack of sports lately, I've had the opportunity to do that. So I've already spent a lot of time on this weekend, and I know we're going to have a lot of plays, guys, and a lot of good value. So really excited for this weekend. We should have been 2-0 today. Masterclass, I'm glad you guys went 2-0. But this week, it's like almost been, in a sense, it's been like unfair to free picks. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Okay, this is really, really, really important. I got a message, and this is a couple days ago. I got a message like someone, and again, I honestly, I don't recognize their username or anything. Like I'm sure they watch. Hi. But they emailed me and basically said, like, why are you feeding good picks to Masterclass and we're getting shit? Fair question. Okay. Not at all, guys. Not at all. Okay. The reality of the situation is, guys, what's appearing there and what's appearing this week where Masterclass is winning some games and, free picks are losing, that's just variance. That's all that is. That's variance. It is certainly not the situation where I'm feeding free picks, or I'm feeding the best plays to Masterclass and free picks, you guys are getting the dog shit. Not at all. That is not the case, guys. So you never have to worry about that, okay? You guys, most of my 2-unit plays I give to you guys. I gave 2 different 2-unit plays to you guys. We went 1-1. We ended up going 2-0 on the other ones. But again, gun to my head, guys, what am I going to pick out of those? I'm going to pick the 2 games I gave to you guys, 100%. So I'm not feeding picks to Masterclass. That's absolutely not happening. Although this week, hey, maybe it looks like it, right? Not the case. So don't worry about that, guys. But we're going to have a good weekend. I'm glad I posted like my 4th video that I filmed yesterday as opposed to posting my first one. I went back and I watched it after. I watched it actually a couple times. And I don't know, you guys wouldn't think I was a Canadian if you saw that because, a lot of swearing and a lot of everything. So anyways, you know what? It was good to get it off my chest. But anyways, guys, now I'm just rambling. So that's it for today, guys. I really appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the kind words today. It's days like today, we went 1-1, but you know what, reading all the comments, reading everything after yesterday, and I was in a foul mood yesterday, there's no question about it. I think a few people just rubbed me the wrong way, but days like today, guys, remind me how much I love doing this and how much I love helping you guys, and I'm going to continue to do it as long as you guys will have me, right? So anyways, guys, thank you very much, and as always, have a very lucky day.